Hey folks, Dave from Shockley Honda here. Welcome back. Unfortunately, I ended up by missing out on our Facts Friday yesterday, so I just wanted to go over and do a video for us today. Today we'll be looking at the different awards and accolades that Honda has gotten for not only our brand itself, but also all of our different models. So the first one I'm going to be touching on is going to be our Accord. Now our Accord has the most awards out of any of the mid-sized. Not only has it been put up for the Car and Driver's 10 Best Vehicles and won 34 years. 34 years, think about that. It's older than I am by about 5 years. So they've been winning longer than I've been alive. They've been making these awards, and not only have they been putting out this amazing product, they've been doing it not only because of the innovation in it, but also its world-class safety features and all of the wonderful pieces that Honda has to offer. Efficiency, design, all of these pieces, they all take that into consideration. Now, I'm going to go down this list real fast of just the awards for the Accord. So you have the 2020 Car and Driver 10 Best Award, the 2020 KBB Best Buy Midsize Car Award, 2019 Cars.com American Made Index Top 15, the 2019 ALG Residual Value Award. This one's huge, so this speaks not only of the value of the vehicle when you first are buying it, but also after the fact. When you are getting ready to trade away, it has the best residual value, the best trade-in value that you're going to get for a vehicle. You're also IIHS Top Safety Pick, as well as the 2019 Edmund's Buyer's Most Wanted Award. You have U.S. News and World Report, the 2019 Edmunds Editor's Choice Best Sedan, the 2019 Edmunds Best Family Sedan, the 2018 Car and Driver American's Best Sedan. So has plenty of different awards. There's many reasons why people not only love this vehicle, but plenty of reasons as to why they're going to continue to love it throughout the total ownership, as well as even when they go to trade it in. The next vehicle is going to be our Civic. The Civic has been broken down into multiple different levels. You have going from the coupe to the hatchback, sedan, the SI, Type R, and all of the different trim levels that are in between that. So starting off with the coupe, you have the 2020 KBB Best Buy Compact Car, as well as the 2019 Edmunds Best Most Wanted Award. The SI is a wonderful vehicle. For those that don't know, we have 5 or 6 of them that are just employees alone that own the SI. It's manual transmission, 208 horsepower, the thing's amazing. You also have the Civic Hatchback, which is a personal favorite. For those that don't know, I have a 2019 Civic Hatchback EX Modern Steel Metallic, absolutely gorgeous vehicle. And they've gotten 3 awards as well. The 2020 KBB Best Buy Compact Car, the 2019 Car and Driver's 10 Best Cars, and the 2019 Edmunds Buyer's Most Wanted Award. So this vehicle is being touched on so many different pieces because of its enhanced performance and those features. A huge piece that was for me when I was purchasing my vehicle was the spacing alone. That back styling is huge. It's actually SI inspired, so it's pretty cool. You also have the sedan, which has won the 2020 KBB Best Buy Compact Car for its 6th consecutive year. You have the 2019 Edmunds Buyer's Most Wanted Award, which is cleaning up at the 2019 Best Buyer's Most Award with earning the Civic as the top spot for the compact car segment. Looking over at the Civic Si, it won the 2020 KBB Best Buy Compact Award for its 6th consecutive year as well. And you have the 2019 Car and Driver's 10 Best Cars. That's where Car and Driver names their top 10 cars, the SI being one of them, as well as a couple of our others. You have the Edmunds Buyer's Most Wanted Award for 2019 that they won as well. Now moving up into the higher piece for the Civic, you have the Type R. That is our racing vehicle. It's number 1 on the track. It is also a daily driver. 2 of our employees here have them. Wonderful vehicles. You'll see a little white and black one rolling around here in Frederick. They have won the 2019 KBB Best Buy Compact Award for its 5th consecutive year, and the 2019 Car and Driver's Top 10 Best Cars as well. They even state that it is quite possibly the highest performing and most satisfying front-wheel drive car on the market today. You have the 2019 Edmund's Buyer's Most Wanted Award, so earning a top spot in the compact car segment. It's pretty cool. Coming behind the Civic, we have the Fit, which has won a couple of awards as well. You have the 2019 ALG Residual Value Award, so same thing as our Accord. It has not only a great value when you're purchasing the vehicle, but also when you go to trade it in. It's also won the 2019 US News Best Subcompact Car for the Money. You think about all the different perks and all these different pieces that you get for the little amount that you have to spend for a Fit. It's pretty amazing. Going from anywhere from the cargo volume, the fuel efficiency, all these pieces are taken into consideration. Next, we're going to look over into our hybrids. Two of our hybrids are award-winning. The Accord hybrid is still working its way into that segment, still making some of those transitions. As you see, our traditional Accord and our gas-powered has won many awards. Fortunately, the hybrid just hasn't quite pushed as far, but it's getting there. The Insight is our first hybrid that we're going to take a look at. It won 3 different awards in the 2019 IIHS Top Safety Pick. And that's Top Safety Pick Plus, so they actually have 2 different categories for that, and it ranged in the top one. The Plus is for our hybrids, and this is one where they recognize that crash safety performance. You also have the 2019 Green Car of the Year Award. They won this based off of the Green Car Journal. For those that actually read it, dives into some of the hybrids, how they perform, how efficient they are, but also the styling is another piece that's brought into that. The Insight is one of our newer pieces that's actually an older one. It's based off of our old Civic hybrid, so anyone that has an old Civic hybrid, they've just rebranded that as our Insight. You have going in the Clarity PHEV, or the plug-in hybrid vehicle, that won an award for the 2019 Best Buy Electric Hybrid Cars, leading the class with 47 miles all-electric range. It's also seating up to 5, and it comes with Honda Sensing Standard. It's pretty cool. You also have the fuel cell for the Clarity, which is a different piece, and that is only kept over in the West Coast. However, it got an award as well for the 2018 Edmund CES Most Innovative Car of the Year. It is a very interesting piece. Fuel cell has not quite made it over to the East Coast, and it's actually barely over in our West Coast, so that is a newer piece, more for our European market, but it is pretty interesting that it's still got an award nonetheless here in the States. Next up, we're going to be moving to our crossovers and SUVs. The first one being our HRV, which won a couple of different awards. You have the 2019 US News Best SUV Brand. So it's won for the 4th year in a row in recognition for its overall combination of quality and value. The 2019 US News Best New SUV for Teens. Whenever I introduce the HRV, I always like to point out the fact that it has 2 large markets. You have the younger kids that don't necessarily want to get into a subcompact car. They don't want to get into a sedan, a hatchback, or a coupe. They want to go for the SUVs. Now, the HRV is a wonderful kind of crossover piece where you're getting that fuel efficiency while still being raised up a little bit higher than our traditional sedans or hatchbacks. You're also getting a little more value in your fuel efficiency. So I mean, they do great in all these different categories, and it is definitely something to consider. Next, we're going to be looking at the CRV, which has won many different awards, starting off with the 2020 KBB Best Buy Compact SUV. It is leading its class for the 5th time through KBB for their Best Buy of the Year award. You also have the 2019 US News Best SUV Brand. Again, bringing it back to the brand itself. It's got its 4th year in a row that it's been recognized for this award. We also have the 2019 IIHS Top Safety Pick, which is not really much of a surprise. The CR-V has some of the best crash test ratings out there. It's also one of the more popular vehicles, not only in the United States, but in the world itself. Going in, you have the 2019 Edmund's Buyer's Most Wanted Award. So again, cleaning up that top spot for the compact SUV segment. You will have the 2019 Edmund's Editor's Choice in the Best SUV. That's bringing in, because it's got the plentiful space. You take a look at the CR-Vs. They are very spacious for what they are. You also have that enhanced handling, excellent crash test safety in the IHS, and you have a wonderful bit of technology that's built into all of these vehicles. You have another one through Edmunds. That's 2019 Edmunds Best Small Family SUV, being praised again for that spacious interior. When you have kids that are fighting, it's nice to know that you have that little bit of separation in there. You also have the award coming because of the turbo that we have in it. They have a 1.5 turbo in the 2020s. That's standard across the board. If you are looking at the 2019s, the LX model does still have a 2.4 liter naturally aspirated engine. Last award for the CR-V is the 2019 US News Best Compact SUV for its money. So going back again to the value of the vehicle, not only are you getting all this value from initially purchasing the vehicle, all the technologies, all the space, and all the fuel efficiency, you're also getting it after the fact. Next, we're going to be taking a look at the Pilot. It won the 2019 KBB Best Buy for the mid-size SUV. Again, another thing that Honda's known for is being spacious. Having all that additional spacing in there is one of the reasons why it was put up for that award. You also have the 2019 US News Best SUV Brand. Honda was named for the 2019 SUV brand by US News and World for the 4th year in a row in recognition for the outstanding combination of, again, quality and value. When you think Hondas, you think quality, you think long lasting, and of course the value. There's not many vehicles out there that actually hold value better than any Honda. Next up, we have the 2019 IHS Top Safety Pick. So again, going into that recognition for its crash safety performance. Last two, coming back again to the value, you have a 2019 ALG Residual Value Award. ALG recognizes the Pilot for its predicted lead in the mid-sized utility segment after the 3 years of ownership. The last award for him is the 2019 Cars.com American Made Index Top 10. So the Pilot and several other Hondas that are on this list were listed for that top 10. If you look from anything from the assembly location to the domestic parts, as you've seen in one of my previous videos, and something that I keep touching on is that we have so many different plants that are here in the States. We actually make more imported vehicles in the United States than some of our domestic brands, your Chevys, Dodge, Fords, GMC products. Alright, getting down to our last one for our SUV brands is our Passport. It's brand new again. Back this past year in 2019, was released in February, so we're looking at actually about a year out since the release. We have a couple of different awards that it's already gotten in a short period of time. It's Car and Driver's Best Midsize 2-row SUV, 2019 US News Best SUV Brand, so again 4th year in a row for the recognition for that. IHTSA 5-star safety rating. Again, speaking about the Pilot, it's built on the same chassis, so they do have a similar crash test rating. Again, 5 stars. Can't be upset with that. You have 2019 Cars.com American Made Index Top 10. So again, the Pilot, Passport, a couple of our other vehicles have made it into this top 10 bracket. We've done wonderful as far as making the vehicles here in the States, between our different assembly plants, our domestic parts, and our US factories. The last one for the Passport is the 2019 IHS Top Safety Pick. So actually going back to its crash test rating, for those that don't know, Honda Sensing has the collision mitigation braking system, and is one of the reasons why all of our systems are at 5-star ratings. Next, we're going to be looking over our minivan. In the Odyssey, we have a 2020 KBB Best Buy minivan. So it shines in a ton of different areas. According to KBB and their third-party evaluation of the vehicle. It has won the minivan category for the third year in a row, which is pretty impressive. Again, talking about value of a car, you have the 2019 ALG Residual Value Award again in the Odyssey. So as you can see, can't really buy a much better product than going with Honda. A little further, we have the 2019 IHS Top Safety Pick as well. 2019 Edmund's Buyers Most Wanted Award. So just an overall brand. You look out, you'll see not many vans that are out there to begin with, but you look and see what the vans are, and typically you're going to see an Odyssey. You also have the U.S. News and World Report for the best minivan for families. You think about family features. We have cabin watch, so you can actually see what the kids are doing in the back. You have cabin talk, so even while they're watching your display up top, that rear entertainment system, if they're playing a video game, they're watching a DVD, you can talk to them while they're in their speakers. Not only are you talking about just the features that are in the vehicle itself, but coming down and looking at our magic seats, which is something specific to our Hondas. You can take out that middle section, you can slide either of those second row seats in towards each other. For those that have small kids, it's convenient because you can slide it in and also pull it up, so when you need to feed them, change them, they dribble on themselves, whatever, you can go ahead and do that with ease while you're still driving. And of course, you can't beat out the spaciousness of an Odyssey. They do very well. Having kids, not only are you worried about the interior, so that spaciousness where kids are able to kind of sprawl out and do their own piece, but even growing up, we had a van, and it couldn't have been easier for me and my brother to be, one in the back row, one in the middle row. Typically I was in the middle row, and we'd be able to sprawl out, kind of do our own thing. Long trips, you don't want kids right next to each other so they can fight, so this is a great way to do it. You also have the 2019 U.S. News Best Minivan for its money. So again, talking about the value of a vehicle not only before, but after the fact. And you have the 2019 Cars.com American Made Index of the top 10. So again, we make our vehicles here in the United States, going back to our different plants and our assembly lines. The last one we're going to be looking at is the Ridgeline, which is our truck. Gotten awards for the 2019 Car and Driver's Best Midsize Pickup Truck. So that's being praised for that out-of-the-box mainstream design. We're not looking to be, the same as everybody else. We're kind of trying to change over that smaller area. You can also look into the versatility. For those that don't know, the trunk or the bed has a latch that not only allows you to open it straight down, but also to the side, which is pretty cool. Underneath of the bed itself, it does have a storage container that has a plug, so if you guys do, fishing, camping, you like to go tailgating for your local sports or even your NFL, NBA, whatever, you can take your pieces out there, you throw them all into that trunk area, and you can even drain it after the fact. It has a plug right there in the back. So pretty cool pieces. On the higher trim levels, you can also get a 120 volt power outlet that will allow you to hook up anything from like a George Foreman grill to additional speakers, even though you can play the music right through the back. So it's pretty amazing in just about anything you would use it for. You also have two more with this. So you have the 2019 IHS Top Safety Pick. Again, just well equipped in its safety aspects. They do come with Honda sensing depending on what trim level you're at. So there's a lot of different pieces, especially for the 2020s. 2019 Cars.com American Made Index. So once again, us building our vehicles here in the United States, keeping jobs here in the United States is always a wonderful piece, and it's nice to know that Honda's the product for that. And I hope you guys learned a lot. I know I kind of went over everything. I will be having all of these pieces just down below in the comments. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate. Give me a call at 301-694-5400, extension 153. Or on my cell phone is 240-440-8368, especially if you want to experience any of these pieces or if anything kind of excited you. Go ahead and give me a call. I'm more than happy to help you out. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.